Hello Legacy Savers. So today we're going to talk about the volume of pyramids and cones, the second to last day of volume. What you're going to want to have on you, your notebook, that foldable we've been making, pencil, and then you're also going to want a calculator as well today. So today you're going to be opening this tab in your foldable, the pyramids and cones tab, and we need some formulas for this stuff. So volume of pyramids, it is 1/3 times the area of the base times your height. Now this height is not slant height like the surface area was. This is straight up and down height. So you need to have from the tip top of the pyramid dropping to the base. Volume of cone, same formula, pi r squared is just the area of the base. However, easier to remember. So 1/3 pi r squared times my height. Let's go ahead and find the volume of this pyramid. So I get volume equals 1/3. Now we need to find the area of our base, and it looks like the base is a rectangle. Yeah, this is a rectangle. So we'll go 5 times 6, 30. This is my big B. And then times my height. My height straight up and down from the base down up to the top, that is 7. So we need to know what is 1/3 of 30 times 7. So what we can do is 30 times 7, and then technically multiplying by 1/3 is the same as dividing by 3, if you want to do it that way. So my volume is 70 meters, and again, since we're talking volume, we need to use cube for a label. So my volume of this rectangular pyramid, because it has a rectangle for a base, is 70 meters cubed. Let's look at these ones. So, looks like we have a triangular pyramid here. So volume equals 1/3 times my base times my height. Okay, so let's find the area of my base. This one might take a little bit, just because it is a triangle. So area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So my base is 9 times my height of that base is 5, and divide that by 2. So 9 times 5, and then divide that by 2. I get 22.5 for an answer there. So if I start setting up my volume equation, 1/3 times my area of my base, which is 22.5, times our height. And they give us our height right here because it's going straight up and down, it's not the slant, so times 8. So what we'll do to find our volume is we'll take 22.5 times 8, and then I'll divide that by 3. We will get an answer of 60 inches cubed. Just like that. Now we're moving on to a cone. So cones, just remember volume, 1/3 times pi, 3.14, times my radius squared times my height. So let's go ahead and write that out here. 1/3 pi r squared times my height. So 1/3 times 3.14 times my radius squared. My radius right here, 4.2. So it'll be 4.2 squared times my height, which is straight up and down, 8 in this case. So I need to figure out what is 1/3 times 3.14 times 4.2 squared times 8. So I'm going to go 3.14 times 4.2 squared times 8, and then I'm going to divide by 3 to take care of that 1/3. So my volume in this case is 147.71 yards cubed. Alright, let's take a look at a last problem. This is not on your foldable, however, this is going to be a different kind of problem than the one on your foldable. So if you want to write this in your notebook, that would be good, or on the back of the foldable. So I have volume is pi, 1/3, forgot the 1/3, pi r squared times my height. So 1/3 times pi, 3.4, times my radius, which in this case is 3, squared, times, oh, they didn't give us the straight up and down height. Notice they gave us my slant height. This is the slant height right here, but they didn't give me the straight up and down height. So we are going to have to use Pythagorean Theorem, because this is just a right triangle here, so I can find my up and down height. So, little sidebar here. So we got, let's call this side x. So x squared plus 3 squared equals 7 squared? Yep. So x squared plus 9 equals 7 squared. That's 49. Solving for x squared, subtract 9. X squared equals 40. So square root both sides. Square root of 40 is approximately 6.32, roughly. So that is the height of my cone, 6.32 meters. So I can multiply by that for my height. So I'm going to find my volume. I'm going to take 3.14, multiply by 9, because that's technically 3 squared, times 6.32. And then I'm going to divide by 3 to take care of that 1/3. So volume is equal to 59.53 meters cubed. The one thing I recommend, be careful, make sure they didn't give you the slant height instead of the height, otherwise you will not get the same answer for your pyramid, or your cone, or your pyramid for that matter. And with that, that is the end of the video.